Carol Lea Benjamin's debut mystery novel, This Dog for Hire, 1996, launches her Rachel Alexander and Dash series. In this story, private detective Rachel Alexander and her pit bull partner, Dashiell, investigate the murder of an emerging artist and the disappearance of his cherished dog. Benjamin, a former detective and acclaimed dog trainer, has authored numerous non-fiction works on dog behavior and training alongside her mystery novels. This Dog for Hire earned the 1997 Shamus Award for Best First PI Novel. Rachel Alexander, 38, Jewish and divorced, lives with her pit bull, Dashiell, in a quaint Greenwich Village cottage. She characterizes herself as suspicious and competitive. Prior to her divorce, Rachel worked as a dog trainer but decided to become a private detective, partly as a reaction to her sister Lillian's disapproval. Lillian believed Rachel's choice was reckless, but Rachel, who could never resist a dare, saw it as her destined path, or Bashert. Rachel has a keen interest in uncovering secrets, driven by a fascination with the hidden motives and complexities that make the repugnant seem plausible. Dashiell, or Dash, is a pit bull terrier Rachel rescued from individuals who intended to use him in dogfights. Trained by Rachel, Dash serves as a therapy dog, visiting elderly patients and AIDS patients. The case begins when Dennis Keaton, a gay man and close friend of the murdered painter Clifford Cole, hires Rachel. Cliff was found dead, run over at the Christopher Street Pier by a homeless man named Billy Pittsburgh. While the police are treating Cliff's death as a case of gay bashing, Dennis believes otherwise, knowing Cliff would not have gone to the pier to meet anyone. Additionally, Cliff's dog, Magritte, a champion Basenji, is missing. Magritte was set to compete in the Westminster Dog Show in a week. Dennis seeks justice for Cliff and the return of Magritte, who is as much Dennis's dog as Cliff's. Rachel discovers that Cliff had recently signed a contract for his first art show at the Cahill Gallery, a significant career milestone. She takes on the case, soon finding Magritte with a taxi driver who recognized the dog's National Dog Registry tattoo and reported it. After returning Magritte to Dennis, Rachel begins her investigation into Cliff's death. She examines Cliff's loft, listens to his phone messages, and reviews his mail and files, uncovering that Cliff had more money than Dennis realized. Cliff's will allocates his fortune to his estranged mother, or if she predeceases him, to his older brother Peter. His artwork is bequeathed to his lover Louis Lane, while Magritte is left to Dennis. Rachel and Dash scour the Christopher Street Pier, where they find Magritte's collar and leash, indicating that Cliff did indeed go there to meet someone. Rachel tries to locate Billy Pittsburgh, but has no success. With Cliff's painting set to debut at the Cahill Gallery, Dennis is frustrated that Louis will benefit from the posthumous sale of Cliff's art. At the gallery opening, Rachel meets Veronica Cahill, the sophisticated gallery owner, and Louis, Cliff's smooth-talking lover, both of whom Rachel suspects. Dennis recalls that Cliff had mentioned discovering something important that needed to be exposed, but refused to share any details with him. At the gallery, Rachel encounters another suspect, Morgan Gilmore, Magritte's dog handler. Rachel investigates Gilmore and finds he has a dubious reputation, including a reprimand from the AKC. She learns that Gilmore had convinced Cliff to put Magritte out to stud, despite Cliff's objections. Without Cliff's knowledge, Gilmore banked Magritte's sperm and arranged breeding deals, pocketing the stud fees for the past 2 years. At the Bailey House, an AIDS hospice, Rachel and Dash finally find Billy Pittsburgh. He reveals he witnessed Cliff's murder. A man had tied Magritte to the pier, then waited in his car. When Cliff arrived to rescue Magritte, the man ran him over. Rachel deduces that Magritte's abduction was a ploy to lure Cliff to the pier and corroborates this with a hidden phone message. Rachel and Dash attend the Westminster Dog Show to monitor Gilmore and ensure Magritte's safety. During the show, Gilmore collapses while presenting Magritte and later dies. The cause of death is determined to be cyanide poisoning from dog treats. Rachel realizes that the killer's true target was Magritte. Rachel agrees to temporarily look after Magritte for Dennis. On her way home from the dog show, she is followed by a menacing figure. She discovers a series of videotaped therapy sessions revealing that Cliff had been sexually abused by his brother Peter and had discovered Peter's abuse of his own sons. Cliff had painted disturbing portraits of Peter and his sons to shame him. Fearing the paintings would ruin his family and career, Peter had removed them from Cliff's loft, unaware that Cliff had kept a record of all his work. When Rachel investigates a light in the vacant house across from her cottage, she is attacked by Peter, who intends to kill Magritte. The dog refuses to come to him, and Peter tries to kill Rachel with poisoned dog treats. Dash intervenes, knocking Peter down and protecting Rachel while she calls the police. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.